Whatever they don't grab, we'll use ourselves. So whatever they don't use, we will use ourselves. So how we grow pineapples out here, guys, is we take one of those slips at the bottom of the pineapple, guys, we plant it in the ground about 3 to 6 inches. And from the time I plant that slip in the ground till I get my first pineapple, it takes about 18 months, guys. So it takes about a year and a half to grow one pineapple.
There they are.
Year and a half to grow one pineapple, guys. Now, we call that pineapple the first generation. So what that means is that's the first pineapple that that plant produced, guys. So now we like to do 2 pineapples per plant. And how we do that is we'll harvest that pineapple off with a peduncle, and then we'll take all of the slips except for one. We'll leave one slip behind, guys. That one slip that we left behind will grow a second pineapple with the butterflies mating. You guys see them over there? Oh, it was flying in front of the window just a second ago. Yeah, you see the mating right here, see in front of the window? Yeah. Those are mating butterflies. One butterfly's hanging on while the other one's doing all the work. He's just casually flying in front of me. I must be blocking the wind for him. He's like making his job easy, I guess. I don't know. I know, right? Well, I don't want to hit you. Come on. There you go. You have to like find somewhere to land. There we go. Now he's on this side over here. But I want you're gonna wind up with a hood ornament, buddy. There he goes. Now he's on that side over there with you. Yeah, he flew away. So anyways, as I was saying, so it takes roughly 3 years, guys, to grow two pineapples. So the second one takes about 16 months. This right here is called milkweed, guys. These little spiny balls. And you'll see these all over the field. But you see how it has that like cotton-like interior right there, guys? That is what those monarch butterflies are doing. They're mating and then they're laying those eggs on those. And those caterpillars are, eating all of that. They're hatching. And then, they're becoming monarch butterflies. Oh, that pineapple over. He's a bit of an overachiever, isn't he? See that one with like the 3 crowns over there? So these are all second generation pineapples, guys. These are all second generation pineapples. Don't worry, we're going to stop up a little bit further, guys. These are all second generation pineapples still. Now, the neat thing about a second gen, as our little munchkin was mentioning earlier, the little kid was mentioning earlier, guys, the second pineapples are always sweeter than the first, but they're also smaller. So a second gen pineapple will be smaller and sweeter than the first one. And that's how they constantly are, guys. So that's really a guy's an overachiever too. The pineapples are growing all over the place. He's got like 2 crowns growing out of this guy over here, so. Yeah. Oh, this little overachiever. No, it's just one pineapple. He's just an overachiever. He just grew 2 crowns, so he just grew 2 crowns. Kind of cool looking, huh? Yeah, obviously we couldn't eat this guy. You guys can pass him around and check him out. If you guys want to pass him around, you guys can pass him around, guys. So obviously we couldn't eat that guy because, or we couldn't sell that guy because he just, not looking too good there. So. There are a lot of ripe pineapples. These guys are almost too ripe. Pretty sure, right? All right. So these are all second generation pineapples, guys. Which is kind of the reason why the field looks the way it does. These fields are actually about to go into fallow. So what that means, guys, is after we spend about 3 years growing pineapples, we need to let the land rest because we depleted a lot of nutrients out of it, guys. So basically, we're not going to touch it. We're not watering this, guys. We're not weeding it. We're not doing anything. Those pineapples that I picked out of there, we might grab some out of there maybe. If we do grab them, it'll be for distillery purposes, for like making alcohol and things like that, guys. That's what we would use it for. We do have some that come out here. We get a lot of access here. We get a lot of access here that come out here, guys, to eat the pineapple plants. We also get a lot of wild pigs, too. Look at those wild pigs love coming out and eating the pineapple. That's how we make pineapple ham. Trade secret, don't tell anybody. So yeah, we let the land rest for about 2 years, guys, and then after that we will begin disc cutting it. So out here, guys, we have about 4 acres of pineapple growing at a time, and the other 350 is generally just sitting in fallow, and we're constantly rotating the property, guys. That's how we're able to grow pineapples year round. So right now we're in the second generation field, guys, with the pineapples that are basically a lot smaller, sweeter, definitely smaller. And these fields are about to go on to fallow, guys. And just up over here, when we exit this area, you'll see the fields that were taken out of fallow, and then I'll take you guys over to the baby pineapple. But first, we are going to go ahead and eat some pineapples while we're here. Maybe I should go, let's see, maybe I should go one down or one up? Here's one down. We're going to go down a little bit, guys. I'll turn around up here. So these are all second generation pineapples. There we go, that's where I want to be. So there's some key characteristics, guys, and I'll point those out as we come out here, guys. We'll hop out while it's nice and cloudy, because I know some of you guys are having a little difficulty with the sun at the moment, so it's a bit harsh out here right now, so. Alright, guys, you guys go ahead and hop on the bus and take some photos of these beautiful ripe pineapples in some of these areas, so there's some ripe ones around here. Yeah, that's gonna bring some pineapples out for us to eat too.
Hello, thank you. So it grows on a stem.
Look at these guys.
Out of the top of the pineapple.
You know what he said? Yeah, you can touch them. He said they're probably not even going to pick them. Because when you grow fields, you can't just keep growing and growing, you gotta rotate. So this field's about to be rotated.
Look, that one's pink and blue.
So that's what it's a flower. It changes, gets bigger, and even bigger.
Interesting. I didn't know there was a flower for the beginning.
So I'm willing to bet if someone went running that way, they'd get pretty badly cut up.
Yeah.
Because this stuff is pretty hard.
Very sharp. Well, it's not so sharp, but those are sharp. Pineapple.
Wow! This pineapple in the
I leave the crowns on, use them as a handle.
I never knew they were on a stalk like that.
Pineapple is sweet pineapple. What's up, buddy?
So, I have two questions.
What's up?
The first one is, so you said that all the second generation that people probably pineapples that were
You see, that one would be no good because of that. Big stem. interesting. I had no idea this is what it was. This is all quite a surprise to me. So interesting.
You just have to change the angle. You have to tap on the screen for it to go away because it focuses differently.
You guys ready to try some pineapples? Yeah. All right, guys, make a little horseshoe right around me. Gotta get everybody standing shoulder to shoulder, though, because I gotta be able to feed each and every person. So we just kind of like spread it back a little. We got people behind you guys that need to fit in there. Got those people behind you guys. Get everybody kind of spread back a little bit. There we go. You guys can stand over here. It's fine. This side or this side, whatever side you guys want to do is fine. So, all right. So we got a couple of pineapples over here to try, guys. We're gonna see how good these guys are. But we'll start with go ahead and take one of these and pass it down. So take one of those and pass it down.
Sorry, I skipped you.
That's fine, so we'll take one of those and pass it down, guys. So I get a lot of people always asking me how to pick a good pineapple in the store. Everybody always wants to know that, guys. So what you guys want to do is fairly simple, guys. What you guys want to do is look for this Maui Gold logo right here, guys. And that just lets you know you guys got a good pineapple, right? Fairly simple, right? Easy, right, guys? So, all right, guys. So you're in the store, you're picking pineapples. How do you guys pick your pineapples? What do you guys do? Smell it, right? So do you guys sniff the bottom? Sniff the butt? Yeah. Everybody scratch the You said you smell. What else you say? You gotta be a little juicy and firm. So, all right. So you guys pick your pineapples up. You give it a squeeze. Do you want it to be hard or soft? Not too firm. So some squish. Some squish, right? You have no idea. You're not gonna go with the safe answer. Not too hard, not too soft. We'll just play right down the middle. I don't trust you. You think you'll trust me? You're gonna go with whatever I say, huh? Actually, believe it or not, the best answer I heard came from a 9-year-old little girl. She told me I want my pineapple to be just right. That right? All right. Could be that, all right? I was like, okay, all right, yeah, you got me there. So, all right, guys. So, pineapples are what kind of fruits are pineapples? Berries, right? Yeah. So they're cluster of berries all put together. A whole bunch of berries all put together, guys. But just like a banana or a strawberry, right? Have you ever eaten a squishy banana or a strawberry? You can. They're just not the best, right? Generally, they're a little okay. So, and generally, what's usually happening when a pineapple or banana is squishy, either A, it's bruised, or B, it's starting to go bad, right? And that's usually the same case scenario with a pineapple. When it's starting to go soft, guys, it has started to deteriorate. All right, so the first place you want to check is the bottom, because everybody always sets their pineapples down like this. So you want to flip it over, press on the bottom. You want to make sure it's not bruised. While you're looking at the bottom, go and check where it got broken off of the stem. We talked about having to put a lime sulfur spray on there, kind of like an open wound, right? And left untreated, it can start to look like an avocado that got left on the counter for too long. Sinks in, cracks. You can see the inside of the pineapple. You want to make sure you can't see that, guys. So you want to make sure that looks nice and fresh. Pressing on the outside, guys. This is how you ensure that you guys get a fresh pineapple. So, what other ways do you guys pick your pineapples? Color, right? You don't want them to be all green. People think a green pineapple is not a sweet pineapple or not a good pineapple, guys. There's two ways I like to pick my pineapples. First is personal preference. What flavor do I like, okay? Second is application. What am I going to do with it? All right, so pineapples that are green like this tend to be a little firmer, more like an apple-like consistency. They also tend to be a little more tart, a little more fruitier, guys. So when that happens, it tends to be a little more sour, but they're nice and sweet too. Because pineapples, when we pick pineapples, we do a sugar refraction test. We measure the sugar levels in the pineapple while it's green to let us know this is a sweet pineapple. So a green pineapple can be very sweet. It's just also very tart, very, very fruity, which can work well for like sweet and sour pork or something along those lines, or like some kind of like cooking method or something along those lines. Or if you just like that kind of pineapple, some people like those ones. And of course, 50-50 is kind of like the best of both worlds. And pineapples that are really ripe, like that guy I grabbed out of the field. This guy right here has almost no green on them. They tend to be very mellow in flavor, almost no acidity, almost like sugar water, which can work really well for desserts, right? I mean, that's what you just want the fructose, or if you're making liquors. Right? I'm hoping this guy right here is the best of both worlds. He's got a little more green on him, and it might be a little ripe too, so we'll see how he tastes. So, but you really want the combination of both of what you're really looking for. When it comes to fresh pineapple, generally 50-50 is usually pretty good, guys. So we have color. What else do we have? Yeah, this is one I picked out. You guys want to smell them? This one that I picked. So size. You want a good size one, right? Yeah. You don't want a small pineapple, right? You want a big pineapple. So we have size. Any other ideas?
Crown. When you pull the leaves.
Pull the leaves out. So you just grab one. You talking about grabbing one of these and pulling it out the middle? Do you lock eyes with the produce manager before you do it? You're like, how you doing, buddy?
love me, you love me not. All right, guys. So we have pull a leaf out the top. What else do we have? So supposedly, if you grab a leaf like that, it comes out really easy. That's right. So yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. That's how some people tell if there's the right pineapple. We have pull a leaf out. Anybody else have any other ones? There's one other one I'm looking for. Okay, so here's this little guy right here.
There you go.
Little spines, guys. So you see how protruding these spines are? As a pineapple starts to get enough water during its growth cycle, it starts to expand with pineapple juice, guys. And as it expands, those berries get wider and flatter. So basically, the smoother the pineapple, the juicier it is. So that's how you guys get a juicy pineapple. So
On the ground. This is
nice
the farm.
wide flat berries equals a juicy pineapple. So you can take a picture. Oh, okay, you're taking notes. Taking notes. Flat equals juicy.
There's going to be a test afterwards.
I know,
Sam,
right? Yeah.
Which one of these two would be
Hey,
better?
believe it or not, this was actually a Jeopardy question.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was on Jeopardy. Not this particular one. It says, this fruit grows on the slopes of Haleakala in Maui. And it was a Maui Gold. Was the answer? Yeah.
So when it's juicy, though, isn't that not as meaty and not like it's sweeter if it's
It just
juicy?
means it's more juicy, more sugar juices, more fructose, more acidity.
So this is not as sweet.
No, this is going to be really dry and probably not good at all. I mean, I could cut it for you guys, but he's going to be chewy and probably not tasting very good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very fibrous. Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Right? He's actually turning right too. So, he's actually got a soft spot right there too. He's squishy. He's got a squishy spot. He's just got a couple of little soft spots. So yeah, nice wide flat equals a juicy pineapple. So we are going to go ahead and I don't need him anymore. So let's go ahead and let's try the one I pulled out the field first. So let's try this guy right here first. We're gonna try the really sweet one first, guys. So everybody signed their waivers, right?
Did you sign yours?
I know, right? It's the fun part. So first thing you guys are kind of gonna notice is it has a nice dark look to the meat. The berry itself is really, really dark orange, has that gold texture to it. Yes, we get a lot of rats out here. Chickens, not so much. You may kind of wonder that. I never see any chickens out here in the pineapple fields. Yeah, they're everywhere, guys. Have you guys seen? I don't see any chickens out here. You figure I'd be cutting pineapples, I'd be flocked with chickens right now, right? They'd be burning up that meat right now.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? It's because we have a lot of mongoose out here. Yeah, we got that Indian mongoose. You ever see that Indian mongoose? Yeah, kind of looks like a squirrel with a drinking problem. You ever see one of those little furry looking things, little dingy looking thing, right? Yeah.
People ever eat those chickens or hunt them or?
You can eat those chickens. They're kind of gamey tasting though, because they just eat bugs and scavenge. But yeah, you can eat all the chickens you want. You know, I mean, some domesticated chickens escaped. That's how that happened. And since we don't really have much in the way of predators, we couldn't keep their numbers in check, so now they're everywhere. I actually had a chicken nesting on my windowsill. Gave birth to a bunch of little baby chicks, and they're so adorable. They're like little chicken nuggets with legs. They're so cute. You know. But the mama took off, right? Mama took off. She left all the baby chickens in there, and they couldn't get out over the windowsill because they had like a little ledge they're in, so they couldn't get out over the windowsill. So I left them there because I didn't want to bother them. Then it started to get nightfall, and where I live it gets fairly cold, so like they're not going to survive for the night. So I'm like, all right. So I went out there and I grabbed all the baby chicks and I put them in a little shoebox, and there was about like 8 or 9 of them. And I grab them all and I come in the house. As soon as I get in the house, I hear my girlfriend come home. So I was like, oh, I had this bright idea. So I grabbed all the chickens, I started lining them up on my arms like this. And I locked my arms together. She walks in, I turn and said, look, honey, I'm a chick magnet. She's like, what the hell? Oh, careful now. It's all right. These pieces are very thin because I want to make sure I make it around, right? But the thing you're going to notice about this guy, it's going to be very sweet, but there's going to be no acidity. It's going to taste like sugar water. You know?
No, James. He dropped his stick. Mind if I grab another?
Yeah, you can grab another one, yeah. You can grab another. You sure? Yeah. You're like, I've got tons of pineapple, right? You already know what this is going to taste like.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
got in there. Stick.
There you go, buddy. Go and stab it right in there. There you go.
How come you can eat the core of these, but you can't eat the core of the ones in the grocery store?
That's part of what makes our pineapples so good for fresh serve. Because our pineapples were genetically, I would say genetically modified, but all the crossbreeding that they did, cross-pollinating, eventually made a softer core.
What do we think?
Are you going to go around the circle again?
With this guy, probably not. But I will come around with a different pineapple, yeah.
Keep the stick. Don't drop the stick.
I have the sticks.
So pineapple boy, what do you think now? Have we changed your perspective of pineapple? Do we like this kind of pineapple?
I like this.
Do you like this
Pineapples
kind
are
of
great.
It's not tart at all. It doesn't hurt your tongue afterwards.
Okay. Let's not worry about that. We can deal with that problem.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt your tongue. It's only good.
Okay, I'm going to make another video in here.